Hi there, and welcome to today's YouTube jazz guitar video lesson. In this lesson I've got a really cool lick to show you that uses Coltrane patterns. If you don't know what they are, I really recommend you check out another video on my channel called How to Play Coltrane Patterns on Guitar. This is basically a lick study of how to use these patterns over a 1-6-2-5 rhythm changes progression. I've been working on this progression a lot with my students lately, and I really like to use these 1-2-3-5 patterns to create some different lines, and the example I'm going to show you today kind of uses them to create kind of an outside sounding line. So let's get down to it and check out how to play it. So the lick is applied over a 1-6-2-5 in the key of B flat in this example, but we're not really playing these chords as they originally are, or at least we're not implying these chords as they originally are in this line. We're kind of throwing in some substitutions here. So the original chord progression is just B flat, G, C minor, F7, but the alterations that we're throwing in are D minor 7, D flat 7, C minor 7 and B7. And these are all common variations that you can do over a 1-6-2-5 chord progression. If you need to know more variations on a 1-6-2-5 chord progression, I have yet another video on my YouTube channel which has all these variations explaining how we get there. But just to give you kind of a quick insight as to what's happening here, the D minor, that's just a third degree from B flat, so we're doing a free substitution for the one that's super common. This D flat 7, that's the tritone sub of G7. They both contain the same guide tone notes. That's a really common substitution. C minor 7 is as it normally is. B flat 7 is the tritone sub for F. The reason these substitutions sound so cool is basically because we have a chromatically descending bass line. We have a D going to a D flat, a C, then goes to a B, and then we finish on a B flat. So it's a really cool sound to imply over a 3-6-2-5. So the lick itself, it uses 1-2-3-5 patterns. You can basically use them in any order in terms of ascending or descending, as long as your voice lead them well. My personal favourite, which I demonstrated in the intro vid, is to go down a D minor 1-2-3-5 pattern. So D minor 1-2-3-5 is D, E, F, A, but I like to go down it because then I can voice lead this D to the D flat, and that's for the D flat 7 chord. Then I can go up that, so I can go down a D minor, up a D flat chord, and then I can repeat the same process again. C minor. I can go down a C minor. So 5, 3, 2, 1, and then up a B7 1-2-3-5 pattern. So it's 5, 3, 2, 1. That's over D minor, D flat, 1, 2, 3, 5, and then over G, 5, 3, 2, 1. Then up a B, you can do 1, 2, 3, 5, and then I like to resolve this lick to an F chord here. Sorry, an F note, which is the 5th of the F chord. That kind of thing, and it's a really cool sound because basically the D minor is pretty in, even against the original B flat is still a nice legitimate choice. The D flat is, it's pretty out over the G7. It gives you the flat 9, the 7, flat 13, and it gives you the sharp 11, so that's pretty out. Over the C minor, that's in again. So you've just got the 5th, 3rd, 9th and root. That's a nice inside choice. But then the B7 over the F, you've then got the flat 9, flat 7, flat 13, and a sharp 11 again. So it's a really nice lick because it's going inside, outside, inside, outside, and then you can resolve to the B flat again. So it's a really cool lick for going inside, then outside, putting some altered tensions on the dominant chords there. And when you're using this chord lick, I like to basically use it in conjunction with some more inside ideas as well. So if I were using this in content over a 1-6-2-5 chord progression, and it was a beginning of a solo like a rhythm changes, I probably wouldn't dive into it straight away. It sounds a bit too outside just to kind of, you know, start a solo with, in my opinion anyway. So I like to kind of start a solo with maybe a bluesy idea first. And then go into this kind of more outside lick. It kind of gradually eases the listener in that way, rather than just kind of playing loads of crazy out stuff to begin with. Before I finish the lesson, I just wanted to say that the way in which your voice lead these 1, 2, 3, 5 patterns is really up to you. My personal preference is to go down, sorry, come back up a D minor 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, and then go up a D flat as I explained earlier. But you can easily reverse this process. You can go up a D minor 1, 2, 3, 5, then voice lead that to coming down a D flat, then voice lead that to go up a C minor, then voice lead that to come down a B flat, and then you can still finish on the F chord if you want. So the original one sounds like that, but a variation might be that kind of thing. So I just wanted to mention that before I close the lesson. If you enjoyed this lesson, please give the video a like using the like button below, and I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to this channel. That way you get free access to all the brand new jazz and blues guitar lessons that I post. Thanks for checking out this lesson, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.